Look, when your kids obey you, is it because they respect you or is it because they're afraid of you? Let's unpack it. So, last time we talked about being chosen to command our household, but I need to clear something up. Remember, I said authority is not control. Now, some of us grew up confusing the two, so let's look at what Ephesians 6:4 says.
And you fathers, do not provoke your children to wrath, but bring them up in the training and admonition of the Lord.
Now, I also want to take a look at Colossians 3:21 and what it has to say.
Fathers, do not provoke your children, lest they become discouraged.
Both of these verses tell us that it's possible to lead our homes in a way that develops resentment instead of respect. Sit on that for a second and think about this. Control says, you will obey because I said so. Authority says, I'm responsible for the direction of this house. Two ways of saying the same thing, but completely different. And honestly, guys, I usually say the control version first. Remember, I'm not perfect, and I mean it when I say we're working through this together. But think about it this way: control, it's insecure. Authority, it's accountable. Control has to have volume, but authority doesn't. Now, I'm sure you can relate to this. When I feel disrespected or ignored, or when I'm just straight up tired, it's easy to shift from leadership into control. But I realize usually after I reacted that way, it wasn't in strength, it was reaction. The Bible shows us that authority has weight, but it also has restraint. It sets standards, it corrects, and it says no. But you know what it doesn't do? It doesn't crush. Now, some of us swore we'd never be like our dads. Remember, I told you guys those lectures were long growing up. But instead of becoming passive, we swung the other way. Or we disappeared emotionally because we didn't want to be harsh. But listen, both are mistakes. And I don't think there's anyone who hasn't done that. You know, passivity is not gentleness, and control is not leadership, but authority under God. That means I set direction, I model what I expect, and I correct without breaking them down. And most importantly, I apologize when I'm wrong. Did you catch that last one? I know I keep repeating it in every video, and it's because it's huge. If your kids can't see you own your mistakes, they won't trust your authority. I want you to try this today. Apologize to your kids and just watch their response. Let me know what you see. Okay, so here's the question for the day. When your kids obey you, is it out of fear or is it because they trust you? That's the difference between control and command. Next time we're going to talk about breaking those parenting learned patterns because some of us are leading out of wounds we never got a chance to deal with. Now, guys, look, I know this isn't easy, but neither is raising men and women who know the way of the Lord. The world is messy, but it's our job to ensure our kids don't get lost in it. Let me know your thoughts below. And if you know a dad who's working through it, or you know someone who's about to be a dad, send this to them. We are building something lasting here, and we are doing it together. You're not alone. Stay with me throughout this series. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, yeah. If this is helpful, give a thumbs up below. See you guys.